This segment is sponsored by the Real Estate Top Performers. Are you looking to downsize or sell your home? There are services out there that can help prepare you. We spoke to Maureen Weaver of Compass, who has some tips to help you do just that. And also Carey Reel from the Mortgage Link has your deal of the day. Carey and Maureen, thank you so much for joining us again for Great Day Washington.
Thank you, Ellen. It's nice to be here.
Carey, let's start with you while we have you here. What is the deal of the day?
Well, thanks. Just want to remind everybody out there, if you're not taking advantage of a mortgage review, please call your local lender and review your mortgage. Interest rates are still phenomenally low. For those that are purchasing, now is a great time. Interest rates being so low allow you to afford a much higher sales price property with a lower payment. Today, what we're offering is a 2.625% 0.30-year fixed rate mortgage with an APR of 2.6. That's on a $510,400 loan with 780 credit scores. The rates are extremely low. Call a local lender today and get a review, get approved for a purchase. Think about refinancing and take advantage of these low rates.
Excellent. A lot of people carry through different parts of their life and they transition. You go from maybe a big house and now you're ready to downsize. I know Maureen's here and we can all chat about it. What are some tips and what are your thoughts about trying to find that right house for your next phase of life?
I think that, as far as where you're moving to, there's a lot of different options. The thing about downsizing is we don't necessarily talk about downsizing as moving from a big house to a smaller house. Oftentimes it means just simplifying your life. When people are living in a home for 10 to 20, 30 years, you tend to accumulate stuff over time. And a lot of the baby boomers that are starting to downsize now, they hold on to objects and they associate a feeling with them. And it's very hard for them to let go of those things. So again, when we talk about downsizing, it's not necessarily moving to a smaller place, but finding the right place where you want to, spend your retirement. So oftentimes it's a condo, sometimes it's a similar size house by the bay. It just totally depends on what, sellers are looking for.
I'm smiling because you're describing my parents so well. Their basement is filled and they can't get rid of stuff. So where do you start when you're looking at that and you see the whole house? Like, what do you recommend you do first?
Where to start? Honestly, hire a realtor, because we can help you through the process. There are a lot of really great local companies around here that help with downsizing. Bethesda Downsizing is an estate sale company, and they can help you sell valuable things that you no longer need anymore. Good Order DC is also another company. They actually come into your home and they're willing to sit there with you and kind of go through the process, like the Marie Kondo decluttering, what you give away, what you sell, and what you're going to keep and take with you to the next process or the next place. So, I think that getting started with the decluttering process, it's never too early. There are a lot of people that I've found who are actually extending or staying in their home just because they don't know where to start. And I can tell you that's, just start, hire somebody that can come in and help you if you don't know where to get started.
You want to make a profit in the process. How do you do that? How do you maximize from this experience of downsizing?
Okay, that's a great question. So as Carey mentioned, interest rates are so low. So buyers today are really maximizing and capping out on their budget. They are willing to max out at an under 3% interest rate. But then oftentimes they don't have the money to make improvements to the home. So what I tell sellers, especially people who have lived in their home for 30 years, paint. Paint is the most cost-effective way to give your home a really fresh feel. Oftentimes we refinish the floors. Sometimes we go as far as renovating a kitchen. That's, on the more grand scale, but, painting, refinishing the floors, replacing old light fixtures with some more modern, really inexpensive Wayfair. There's so many different places you can buy these light fixtures that are not expensive, but giving your home that fresh look is really, really crucial, honestly, at this point, to selling your home quickly and to maximizing your profit. We often see a 2 to 3 time return on investment when people are willing to put money in upfront. And to that point, Compass has a program called Compass Concierge, where they actually are willing to front the funds for sellers to make these improvements to their homes, because we believe so strongly that homes that are updated, even if it's just a quick fresh paint and refinish floors, updated and staged with modern furniture, it really goes a long way in selling your home and maximizing your profit.
And it sounds
And the
like
best
the
part
market.
about it is that I handle the entire process. So
Wow.
really, once a seller moves out, I take care of everything else.
And it sounds like, Carey, the market is right there, ready for you to sell.
Yeah, something that Maureen and I talked about yesterday, and this is really great, and what her and her team does is, you take these homes that these folks are currently living in that they love and adore, and they put it up for sale, but who are they selling to? So oftentimes they'll come in there and they'll make these adjustments with the paint, they'll stage, and they'll paint a new picture for a new buyer. They'll figure out who is going to come in and purchase it and make it appealing to these folks that are yet to see the property. So when they come in, they feel as though it's theirs. And that's one of the other reasons why they're able to get such a higher sales price for it. So, everything right now, as far as the market's concerned, the low interest rates, as you're downsizing, being a seller, you've got the best possibility to maximize your profits because it is such a seller's market. So reach out to your local realtor and investigate and try to take advantage.
Yeah, now is the time. Yep. And thank you guys for the tips too. Thank you both for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks, Ellen. We appreciate you having us.
So the deal of the day is on your screen. Call now and Carey's team at the Mortgage Link will get you started toward your dream home. The number to call is 833-MTG-LINK. And also be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube.